Bill in the Nats series. Voice is still going to be weak. I'm still kind of sick. We did win our last game out, beat the Mets 4-1 on the heels of a strong 7th inning. Hit-wise, we got a lot of hits. Everybody in the lineup had at least one, which is awesome. Does not happen very often. No home runs, though. Pitching-wise, Eichhoff was good. Rano got the win. He was good. Rainey was good. Finnegan got his 11th save. And overall, it's a good game. We have the Mets again coming up. It's a 4-game series, so this will be a little interesting. Go ahead and look at some transactions that maybe happened. Bogarts is out. Michael Rucker, Matt Festa. I don't really recognize a lot of these names. Justice Sheffield. Oh, Austin Wins was able to clear waivers, looks like. But other than that, yeah, not much. So we have our game against the Mets. We are playing the Mets. They have Scherzer on the hill. We got Mackenzie Gore. Gore's been fantastic so far. Hopefully he keeps that up. He is 2-2. We're going to roll out with the same lineup. Oh, but Lane Thomas needs a day off, so he'll come in. But yeah, this is what we're rolling with. I'll see you guys next video.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. And towing the slab, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Marte retired, and there's 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the lefty tapped on the ground softly to short. Throw to first is in time. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. 3 for 9 of the series coming in.
1 ball.
They say you win. In the dirt. Throw to first. In time. The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Middle of the first. Back here at the ballpark. And today's starting pitcher, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
finds the corner. Now 1-2. With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys along with Clemens and Randy Johnson to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
Slow ground ball to the right side. Flips it out on the underhand toss.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Michael Chavis.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
And that's outside. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that one almost got him. Scherzer deals. In the air out to center. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 away now.
Batting third. The designated hitter.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So here's Scherzer. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. No score. And welcome back. Here's the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's a little bit low.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a strike in there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. No score here in the second. To the right side. To first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit.
Eduardo Escobar.
Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. 2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that one in the air center field. And that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Alex Call. Singing, Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer, and it's when your eyes are two different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and, individuals, but not a whole lot of humans, and Max Scherzer, one of those with it.
Now fly ball to right center. Nimmo makes a nice running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
One down, base is empty. Upstairs. Yeah, left eye is brown, right eye is blue. He calls his left eye his baseball eye. Dusty Baker found out when he asked Max which eye he should look at when he's talking to him.
I think that's kind of funny.
On a line, base hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. You'll take those blue pits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. One other note, the Scherzer family adopted dogs with that same eye condition that Max has. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get
back in Washington, D.C. Top half of the third inning. Here's Tommy Pham. The 3-1. Right side, hard hit. Over to Smith. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Bounced up the middle. Abrams tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. He popped out his first time. They say he went. Top of the third, no score. On the ground. Candelario on the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, nothing. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
Now it's Dominic Smith. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Scherzer gets the punch out. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Grounded out his first time up. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch is outside, and it's a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Tag out, trying to scramble back. Too aggressive with the turn at first, and that's the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here in Nationals Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Luis Guillorme. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Here comes a pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kicks and deals. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off.
Runner takes off into center. That gets down for a hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And the batter now, Eduardo Escobar. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him. 2 left on. We're midway in the fourth. We're tied. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Luis Garcia. Here's the 2-2. Slider misses outside. That's out to center field. Nimmo ranging after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey.
Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Slice to right. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Around first, digging for 2. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Next to hit, Alex Call. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Meneses on at second with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. So 1 left for Washington. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Got him swinging. And stepping in for New York, Tommy Pham. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Darren Ruff getting ready to hit.
Ruff.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down that time. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Hebert Ruiz. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Two down. Fights it off. You'll see another. The wind of the pitch. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Jeimer Candelario. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Victor Robles. His first at bat was a strikeout. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Dom Smith stands in. He's 0 for 1. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Here's a 1-2. Hard hit, base hit. Coming home. Nimmo fires it to the plate. The tag out. And he throws it away.
Now batting, shortstop, CJ.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next to hit, Luis Garcia. In the air to left center. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Welcome back. Starling Marte up to hit.
The right fielder, number 6.
The pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Next pitch downstairs. 3-1 now. And he takes a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throw sails over his head at first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And he deals.
That's in, ball 2.
Guillorme at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Francisco Lindor, having a lot more success on the road this season.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's to third. Tosses across the first, and that is that. Mets strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. The 1-1. Line to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the dirt. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. 1 for 2. And 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. And now it's filled up. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. And out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. And it's 2-zip. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Zach Britton. He last pitched 2 days ago. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets, and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. And now Tommy Pham. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chavis makes the catch for the second out. Oh, he throws it away. So up next for New York, Darren Ruff. Next offering is in for a strike. Nimmo at third. Escobar on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 2-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. But they scored twice and even it up late. Mid pitching change here. Carlos Carrasco.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And caught on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Next pitch is inside. 2 balls and a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. John Curtis preparing to come on if needed. Smith warming up as well. Next pitch is popped up. Ruff right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith digging in for the Nationals. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in Nationals Park. Now here is Luis Guillorme. And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. Matt Cronin comes on now. Kicks and fires. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Candelario makes the catch. 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Call sizes this one up, and he makes the grab. That's out number 2. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3. The line to kick the pitch. And delivers outside.
When you get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Now all even up. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Mets go down quickly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of the 8th, and now it's going to be C.J. Abrams.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. That one ripped, base hit down the line. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Two runners in scoring position, nobody out. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. The pitch. So now 1-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one hit to right. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from second and third. The throw's offline. He's safe. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And a 1-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Snags the liner back to the mound. That's the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 9th inning coming up. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kyle Finnegan. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Line drive. Robles pulls it in on the run. So now a pinch hitter, Jeff McNeil. He represents the go-ahead run. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game.